Good morning, traders. How are y'all doing today? Today is December 4th, 2024. That's correct. And I do not have my hat. So give me 1 second to grab my hat. All right, yeah. Bam. We are good. We are good to go. We got the gear on. Feeling a little better. Some San Carlos. There we go. Rolling the Invicta. Woo! All right. Guys, we're looking at Mara and Bitcoin. Still a little sick. Not sure if you could hear it in my voice. Let me know if you could hear me okay, see me okay, everything is okay, and we'll begin. Let's get a couple people tuning in, and once they tune in and we share our link, we will get started. Now we are already in on a trade here. Mara is holding that support level around 25.75, so that's where I bought in 10 shares at 25.78, and then another 10 shares at 25.77. Nice little average. We were up about 1% earlier on about $500, so nothing too crazy at the moment. Again, just getting our position started. Now, I do apologize for not being live this morning. So for all of you who, showed up, thank you. I do thank you, and I do apologize for being late or for not showing up at all, and then now being, extremely late. Usually we go live at 7:30. It is now 10 o'clock my time. So, there we go. Link is spread. Perfect. One more right here. Perfect. How are y'all doing today? Can you guys believe Bitcoin touched $104,000 in our sleep? Well, it said 104 a minute ago. Now it's 103,664. That's the new Bitcoin high, guys. 1,664. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? That is insane, right? Share this. Don't share at this time. Share, done. Still sharing links, my guys. Still sharing links. One more to go. We got an investing community with 70,000 members. We got our YouTube channel with over 6,000 members. And then now we have our Discord with, several hundred members now in here. So very excited to have all of you with us today. And there we go. Links are shared. Just like that. So yeah, I can't believe how much Mara has actually pushed up. This is insane. Looking at it now, Bitcoin itself is selling off. Okay, let's look at the 1 hour. Okay, so it did get up to 104. Got up to 104.74. That's what I thought. 104,174 was the high overnight. This happened at 10 o'clock. Is that 10 o'clock? 8 o'clock my time. Now it has been selling off, maybe to get to some of these support levels here, right around 99,000 or right above 100,000. Now earlier it did hold that support at $100,000, so we're actually going to put that in. It was like right here, 100,700. Is that right? 1,695. 1,695. That was the low that made today. 1,695. Well, 8.2. We'll just have to go 8.2. Okay, unless I zoom in and get a little closer. Now it's trying to find that support, potentially bounce off of those levels, and we can then begin to see this actually go up. So there we go. Now we can track it. This is a nice support level. We're going to see what happens. I'm very excited. It's been trading within this channel already. So it pushing up, from a, or actually it was trading within this channel right here. And pushed up for a while, trading within 94 to 97,000, pushed up to that 99,000, came back down, retested that moving average, and then what did it do? It just exploded as soon as it passed that 98,000 mark, all the way to 104. And guys, we missed out on this with Mara. Totally missed out on this. Look where I bought. I bought here to get a nice average. I was going to buy more down here, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to add more to a losing position, especially if it's going to begin selling off. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to sell and catch the next wave when I get in. And unfortunately, I literally sold the day before this move, guys. The day before this move, I sold when I could have held, been up, you know, 50, $100, and got out and then done it again today on this support level. So, hey, you know, there's plenty of missed opportunities in the past, and there will be plenty of missed opportunities in the future. We do not try to focus on those missed opportunities. What we do is focus on what we are currently trading, okay? That's the thing. That's what gets us a lot, is that FOMO. If I would have got up this morning and traded at 28 thinking it was going to go to 30, then I could have experienced a significant loss all the way down to 25. So we're waiting for those pullbacks. We're waiting for that confirmation. I like 25.70, 25.80 because it's been trading as a resistance for quite some time at that level. See all this resistance here? Then it established some consolidation yesterday before it popped up to 28. So my thesis, my trading plan is that there's strong consolidation and support at this level due to past history of resistance. This was a very strong resistance. As you guys know, resistance levels are red lines. So by creating that strong resistance, it actually creates a strong support. It does validate that it is a support. So, you know, supports can be broken, resistances can be broken, right? But I like to use it as a nice risk management guide, right? And I'm going to show you right now risk management, guys. You're going to freak out, okay? So look at this. There's $500 market value, okay? But I'm only willing to risk, say, maybe 1.5%, which is $8. That means I'm only going to risk $8. If this goes down to 25.37 and breaks that little support area there, I will then sell and get out and wait for another opportunity for it to find this same setup. Reversal, rejection period, consolidation where it's finding support, and then confirmation when it starts making those newer highs. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but it has started making newer highs. It's somewhat following a trend line up, and again, it doesn't have to follow this trend line perfectly. It's just there to showcase a visual representation of what I'm looking at in my head and what I can see playing out. Now, there can be some resistance at that moving average. Obviously, we're going to get some resistance at the 200-day moving average and that VWAP, probably about 2650, I would say. There is going to be some resistance there, okay? So if we can get up to 2650, I'm probably going to end up getting out because my average share price is 25.77. So why not? Why not get out here if there's heavy resistance? If it validates and still shows signs of it being bullish, I can get back in another 20 shares if I want, 40, 50, 60 shares, and ride the wave up. But right now, I'm just testing the waters. We have a nice little average here. It's a very low position. $500 is very, it's a very small amount compared to what, you know, my account size is. So, you know, make sure that you're comfortable with, you know, not going all in. You know, you don't have to put all your money into every trade. I suggest putting 1%. So say you have $1,000, you're really only going to be putting in like $10 on this trade. $10 isn't realistic. So maybe buy one share at $25 and you test the waters with one share. So again, back to risk management. Say I risk the $8, right there at support, $8 to $9, 1 to 2%, for the benefit of potentially making this 3% or $15, and then even more if it gets back to this previous high, this previous daily high, pre-market high, 28.30, then we can see a $50 profit, or almost 10%. 10%, guys, on $500, right? And so with 10% on $500 trade, okay, that's $50. But imagine if you had a $5,000 account, that would be 1%, right? So you're taking $5,000 account, you are only risking 10%, which is 500, to get 1%, which is $50 on a trade that can potentially go up 10%. Now, it doesn't have to, right? But due to Mara's track record and the way we've been trading it over time, over these past couple of weeks, months, whatever, we've seen some significant moves, finding support at 23 and resistance at 26. That was $3.50 per share. If you have 100 shares, that's $330. Now, as you can see here in this little gray bar area, for all of you that are new, maybe you're new here, We go live every morning with our LTE team, our Learn to Earn team. And if you want to be a part, it's 100% free. You just click that link in the description below. It's the first link, or the pinned comment in the comment section, and that'll give you complete access 100% to all of this information and all my past live streams where you can actually watch me make money, lose money, and ask me questions while doing so. So if that sounds good to you, please consider joining the team and smash that like button. It helps a lot. Causing a ruckus. What are we buying this morning? Caught the rise from 95 to 103K. Causing a ruckus. You are a bad mother effer. Good job, man. Good job. I'm not big on cussing. Oh, I cuss a lot, but I'm trying not to cuss on the live stream. Okay. My mama might be watching. She tunes in sometimes. So 14% there, guys. Right here, another nice swing, another 12%. So if you can catch 10, 10% moves, even 5% moves a day, you can actually grow that account very quickly, very easily. So we are finding some resistance. We're trading Mara today. Bitcoin is pushing, it's not really pushing up, but it's maintaining that support level above 100. Now, this is the thing, guys. It's been so talked about getting to 100,000, and it's found so much resistance over the past couple of weeks, right? Months, since this last time we got to 99,000 right here. This was back in November 22nd, so it wasn't too long, right? 10 days, 12, 14 days, something like that. Oh my gosh, why don't I just do this? Use the tools we have. 13 days. 13 days, okay? I hope the noise isn't too loud on the Discord, man. They are going off. Who is going off on here? Let's see. All right. All right. We're going to go ahead and get out of that. There we go. Where's our live at? All right. There we go. I could see you guys now. There we go. Causing a ruckus. Everyone else. Causing a ruckus. Yeah, I don't know anyone who cusses more than me. Well, let's get together on a phone call one day and we'll share some stories. So I mean, it's literally been consolidating for quite some time, and so that break is nothing crazy. Now this, again, a very strong support because it was a very strong resistance once, right? One time, and never even reached up to that high. So really, this would have been your resistance. That's what I'm saying. This thing could actually come down a lot, and that's what we want to be cautious about. Short-term bullish doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? I mean, this was a very short-term trade. It looks like it's already beginning to sell off. Man, I apologize. I'll start lowering my mic when I cough. Apologies. Whew. But again, risk management. As long as I'm maintaining my risk, I'm only going to lose $8 today on 500. Compared to even the other day, I just held way too long. I had a nice little average with 27, we'll just say 27, like 8%. And there was no need for it. There was no need, again, to turn a day trade into a swing trade. And I do it. I've done it. I was sick this week, still no excuse, but I just don't feel like I was 100% where I needed to be mentally. And buying up here was a big no-no, considering it was selling off. This would have been the area to buy to make a cut. Like, I could have waited and bought here and locked in profits, about 7% profits that day. And then the next day, another 5 or 6% profit. So again, it's never really good to hold positions overnight. I personally don't like to. I also could have averaged down, bought at this level, and bought at this level. But again, very bullish at that point in time. Consolidating, but it could have technically broke support and actually went down to the 23, even $19. Okay, so it's very interesting to see where the support level is going to actually be. It looks like it is trying to sell off. Now, I got in, mind you guys, okay, I got in right here at the beginning of this crossover. I called it out in the Discord. Yes, I did. I called it out. And I bought due to the confirmation that it was actually bullish. And again, it's still somewhat bullish. I mean, it's selling off now, so it's technically not bullish, okay? But it's selling off in a way that could provide us this another support here. We could buy some more at 25, get out at 26, and we don't even need a significant move. You know, 40, 50 shares down here, 100 shares, moves $1 up to 26 again. You know, you're making $1 per share. 40, 50, 100 bucks. So I did call it out here on the Discord. Let's go ahead and look at that here. Let's go ahead and get the, here we go. Can I minimize this too? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyways, called it out here. Again, looking bullish, confirming a MACD crossover, also showing signs of support. That was literally right here, guys, on my phone. Giving you guys some live trade ideas, not trade alerts, just trade ideas of what I'm watching. Buying in right as a crossover of the 9 EMA and that first green indicator and signal that it's crossing over. Great entry. Great entry. And guess what? I technically missed my exit on this trade. I technically missed my exit. My exit was right here at 26.08. You can see it very clearly. You can see it very clearly. Okay. Can you see that? Boom. Look at all this resistance right here. What did it do? Popped up. Same area of resistance. Is that crazy? History and patterns tend to repeat themselves. So buying at this confirmation here on the MACD and then selling as it begins to sell off and curl over here would have been my money maker. Well, not money maker. I didn't go to the moon or nothing, but that would have been my, you know, really modest 1%. You know, even 1% a trade isn't bad. But we're aiming for a little more than that, right? We want to find this support and we want to get this big push up. And so far, it's just has a lot of consolidation at the moment. And actually, Bitcoin is selling off, trying to still hold that support. But there's really not a strong support there to begin with. I mean, I guess maybe right there. Is that, you know, is that a level? Yeah, it is. They're all levels, right? So which one's the right one? Excuse me. Still, though, very down descending. So this is bearish. Now that gold touched that peak of 103, this is bearish. But I'm excited, guys, because what if this does begin to trade in this area, right? It's kind of already is. Like it had the, oh, I hate this stupid thing. It had the breakout, right? It went up. It had a retest of the EMA, up again to retest that 99,000, and it couldn't break above it. Came back down to retest EMA, back up again, back down, and then it got squeezed. It had nothing left to do down here except do what? Two things. Sell off significantly or push up, and all the momentum was saying up today. Pushing all the way up, coming back down here, as you can see, testing that somewhat EMA level, a little below it, back up to that 103 level, back down, back to 103, rejected, strong rejection, back to 100,000. So now I'm thinking we're going to probably see, I'm hoping, a somewhat of a pattern here where it kind of starts doing this. I'm running out of room here. I'm running out of room. To where it actually does this, and then eventually, what does it do? Same thing it did down here. Breaks above a little bit, kind of, man, give me some more room. Kind of does a little bit of this, and then before you know it, another push. Maybe to 120, maybe to maybe 110. So I'm very excited to see what happens. That's my trade plan for Bitcoin. Again, it's still selling off. You never want to see the 45-day moving average cross over the 200-day. Strong signal that it's selling off, but it already made the sell-off. And if we can get good support at 100, which it looks like we are at the moment, then we can still see some really good progress. But right now, it's still showing signs of it selling off. Now testing that support. So can this stay, or is this a bull trap and it's going to continue to sell off? Maybe even go back to those $99 levels, $98 levels, $97,000 levels. What do you guys think? I'm curious to know. Causing a ruckus. I am different from normal trading. Let me see. Let me. It's hard to read on my phone, man. Let's do this. Love it. I love it. And then everyone could read what the heck I'm reading too. As long as I don't delete it. There we go. There we go. I'm different from a normal trader when it comes to BTC. I mine the BTC and either sell or hold when a push is signaled. Nice. Can't really lose much when the BTC was free in the first place. Very true. It's the stock trading that I need to get better at. That is really, yeah, I remember you actually saying that a while back that you did mine. I wanted to mine years ago, obviously, who everyone does. And I thought about buying a rig, but after the cost and everything, it would take me like, I think it's like 8 or 10 years to break even. Obviously, I don't think taking into account how much Bitcoin has actually appreciated since then. Um, yeah, very interesting. There's these small little USBs. I was thinking about taking an old laptop. I mean, it's an old gaming laptop, so it has significant hardware and a graphics card, and try to do something similar. You know, um, people say mining isn't possible anymore, but it is. I mean, until the last Bitcoin is mined, anything is possible. And even after that, right? I mean, you can't mine anymore, but what's your plans on that? What's your plans on that causing a ruckus? And when do you think the mining will stop? You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy 10 more. It is showing signs of being bullish. Yeah. Okay. Now, guys, you're getting a sneak peek too as well for next week. We are going to start adding more to our position sizes on the live, until you guys, decide that it's too much again, right? The whole point is for you guys to learn, not necessarily the account size, but as we grow as traders, we then need to begin to, grow our risk and also manage our risk a little bit more as well. Grow our account and manage our risk. So, trading with $500 was kind of our average last week, I guess. Um, which again is, say less than 10% of my account size total. Um, they do recommend trading with 1%. So 5,000 on 1% would be $50, which means you could buy 2 shares of Mara, which means if it pushes up $1, uh, you make $2. So, again, very good. I'm not trying to discourage you guys. That's really good. Start with 1 share, test the waters. But the whole point is to grow and to get more confident with bigger position sizes. Now, in June and July, we were trading with $1,000, $2,000 position sizes. And I noticed that, it was still a little bit out of reach for some people. And there we go. Nice push up. What's Bitcoin doing? So I just wanted to scale back a little bit and make it just a little bit more realistic and visually more pleasing to some of my LTE members. And again, let them catch up to us, and then we're off to the races again, guys. Let our members catch up because we're growing together. Remember, we started this account in February, and I wanted to do it in January, but we started in February, and we really didn't start kicking off until like March or April. Started with, I think it was like $30 and pushed all the way to $2,200 by July. But we were going all in, guys. We were aggressive. We were putting 100% position size into every single trade, which helped push it up. It helped grow it very fast. And then I realized, well, we can't be going all in on every trade. Let's start working on risk management now that we went from, $30 in February to over $2,200 in July. We scaled down a little bit. We had some losses in August and I believe September. Not too significant in losses, but enough to like really not make any progress. And again, I talk about all this in previous videos. I don't mean to make this all about the stock account, but anyways, very interesting. If you are interested, go watch some of those recap videos. There is one specifically that talks about me growing it from $30 to $2,200 in less than, was it 3 months? I want to say it was less than 3 months. 90 days, guys. 90 days, you got $30 or $50 in your pocket. You work with this strategy, you can grow your account 1,000% easy. I mean, Or was that 500%? Something like that. And again, no expert, just it's just what I've been doing. It's just I've found success, and I want to share it with you guys. Causing a ruckus. Would you be open to cloud mining? I have 30% of my mining in the cloud. Wow, cloud mining. Yeah, I'd be interested. 2100 is when it'll be coming to an end. So we have tons of time. Like I think I'll be dead by 2100, won't I? In 2024. Jeez, I'll be like 94. I'll be like 100. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way I'd even live that long. Hey, Causing a Ruckus, reach out to me on Discord. I'd love to know more about the cloud mining and possibly maybe even putting some money in and investing. I do invest in Bitcoin as well. Like I have Bitcoin stored. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm interested. Yeah, and I won't be in the crypto game that late at night. Ha ha ha. I won't be in the crypto game that late at night. Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. What I like about crypto is literally like it's so cool for day traders because what do you do on Saturday and Sunday? Wait till Monday to trade. So it's cool that you could transition, and you see that actually. You see a lot of people trade stocks all week, and then they'll transition to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will have all these crazy moves during the weekend, and then there'll be like this huge sell-off Monday morning because people are taking money out to go put it back into the stock market. It's fantastic. I love it. I love the game. Man, sorry guys. I hope that worked. I hope lowering this actually mutes it. I don't know if that's the case or not. So, oh man. All right, all right. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Mara. Finding support may add a little bit more, but we're still just kind of unsure, right? It's consolidating, but look at this. I don't really like this line. You guys see my trade plan, right? Okay, I just don't like this indicator. Like if I move this over, look at that. It's showing very downward trend. It can't get above any of this resistance. Is it gonna squeeze right here though? That's the cool part. Like, can I make this a different color? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go. I wonder if you guys can see this purple color. It's gonna like squeeze, and then it's gonna have to do something here. I mean, it could continue to consolidate, right? This is just a yellow line I drew. But in my mind, it's gonna have to eventually do something. Either sell off or push back up. Hope you guys can see that purple line. I sound horrible. I sound freaking wretched. I'm a disgusting person. I'm sick. Been sick for like 3-4 days, man. I'm ready to get better. It's like the I don't want to say mother-in-law, but it's like the weird aunt that gets invited to Christmas or like Thanksgiving and then doesn't leave after like 3 days, and you're like, you're lingering, go home. That's what I think a cold is like. It's like, get out of here. Just kidding. All mother-in-laws and aunts are loved, okay? They're all loved here. We love you guys. Oh, that late in my age. I hear you. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Did you get that stomach flu that was going around? Yeah, I guess I did. And you know what's crazy? We don't even really eat out that much. Like we actually hardly ever eat out because we always get sick. So we're just not eating out anymore. We're gonna cook our own food. And you can't avoid it. Kids at school, and then they get with other kids and other people, and it just spreads, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I got a teenager and a younger, I don't, what do you call a young kid? A teenager and a kid, both in school. So we just got it all around. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at Bitcoin. Let's see. Does it push? Does it break right here, guys? And we already got the consolidation. That's what I'm seeing right here. I need to make this. Should I make this yellow again? What about orange? Ooh, I like orange. I already kind of had that consolidation, right? Boom, boom. Why is this in the middle? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now what are we going to do? Come back down. Or we're going to break up. Break up above. You guys, is that something that happens a lot where you're from too, causing a ruckus? Or is it like like an American thing? I feel like Americans get sick a lot. Probably just all the food we eat, all the different stuff we consume. Oh no, I'm sorry. You are from the US. It's True Grit. That's from like the UK or something, right? I'm gonna get all your information, man. We're gonna talk some more, and we're gonna make you guys like we're gonna make you guys like VIP members, man, or like some kind of higher up rank for showing up every day. You know, maybe make some kind of tier system. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future, for everything, for the channel, for trading. A lot of consolidation. RSI, average right now, in the middle. We want to buy in the 30 range, guys. 30 to 40 range, that's where we want to pick up as it's making an upward pattern. Like you wouldn't buy in the 30s as it's selling off. You want to buy in the 30s or 40s as it's pushing up. So key level right here on my RSI, right here at 40. I missed it a little bit, bought it 47, 46. Should have sold up in the 70s almost. Didn't, that's okay, no biggie. Come back down, and then this is where I picked up again. Again, I didn't get a perfect entry. I should have bought down in those 40 levels, and it pushed up, and I got in again around 40, what is that, 47-ish. And the MACD too. I love the MACD indicators. Again, showing signs of crossover, in. Showing signs of a crossover, in. Right? And you can go in and out and make this a day trade. I mean, a very short day trade. From 25.46 to 26.08, it's like 62 cents. But it's almost 2.5% profit. So that's, you know, half of your daily goal of 5%. Not bad. Do it again here. Okay. Here we go. It's like if we could hit 10% today on 700, that's like 70 bucks. I mean, that's nothing to that's nothing to I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I got like sick brain. It's like fog brain, right? I shouldn't even be trading right now. Oh man. But hey, that shows you like, hey, I had the confidence to still be able to trade, show up. Sorry I'm late, but I still showed up today. And I wanted to go live around 9 when I started this first sign of support, and I was like, well, let me just update the group in the Discord first and go from there. What are you guys up to today? What are you guys doing today on this what is it? What even day is it? Oh my gosh. It is the 4th. I know it's the 4th, but it is Thursday. Jeez. It's Thursday. Retesting moving average. Causing a ruckus. We don't go out much to get sick, but our almost 2-year-old likes to bring stuff home from the playground. Oh wow. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, hey, my kids do that too. Shoot, find a teddy bear someone left, or you know, even a stick or a rock that looks cool. Little toys. I can only imagine, right? In maybe a bigger city. I live in a very small town, guys. Very small town. There's like less than like 5,000 people. I don't know if that's small, but it's very relatively small compared to everyone else. I am supposed to be working. You're supposed to be working. That's cool, man. Thanks for hanging out with us at work. That's exactly what I used to do when I was at work. Watch traders, watch live videos. I would educate myself so much at work. It almost felt like I was getting paid to just learn. You know, after a while, that's pretty cool. It's a cool feeling. It's a really cool feeling. I'm happy for you, man. We're so blessed. We're so blessed to be able to do this in America. Trade almost 24/7 now. Anywhere in the world or country. And it's awesome. with any amount of money, right? Back in the day, you just have to go to the bank and open a brokerage account, and have to deposit like probably well over $1,000 or more, or even before that, before they went public, you'd have private companies, moving hundreds of millions of dollars, and you couldn't touch those companies. So it's so accessible now to even people like just you and me, right? Where we could even buy one stock for $20 or $10, or even BTCS. You could buy this for $3, $3 hairs. You could buy this. So you could literally start with almost nothing. Guys, also, if you sign up with our link, we do have a link in the description for WeBull, MooMoo, and Robinhood. Pick which brokerage company you like the most, or pick all three, right? I have almost 4 brokerages. Well, not almost. I actually have 5. I actually have 5 brokerage accounts. But you can have as many as you want, right? So some of them offer different benefits. Some of them offer different things. I like Robinhood. It's almost like a video game. I think that's why they made it that way. They even almost had a lawsuit against it being almost like game effect kind of, but it's so much fun. You buy a share and you swipe up and it buys it, and when you get a free share when someone signs up with your link, once you're signed up, you could share that link with others, family and friends, and then you get free shares and they get free shares. And if you're wondering, what do you mean a free share? Well, a free share is a company that has, of course, collaborated with one of those brokerages and is offering their shares out for free. So I've gotten shares like Zynga, Chesapeake Energy, Facebook, Ford, I think Intel one time, and sometimes they're fractional, and they're only $3 to $5. But one time I did get over $170 on a Facebook share, which is now what is Facebook now? Is it Meta? Oh my God. Yeah, I think it is. What happens if you type in Facebook? Nothing happens, right? That's so funny. They changed the name. Anyways, it was like $170 at the time, way back in the day, like way back here somewhere, like 2018, 2017, like right in this area. Is $170 a share. I should have just held it. It was free. It'd be at 600 now, but of course I sold it. It hit like that 200 mark right here, and I got rid of it. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Made some money, but yeah, sign up with the link. WeBull, this is the one I use. It's fantastic. I love this trading platform. I'm not endorsed to say that or anything. I wish. Hey, WeBull, reach out to me. Pay me some money to say that. But basically, I mean, I like the trading platform. It's very easy to use for me as a beginner. That's why I recommend Robinhood. But they do have a paper trading simulator as well on here, which is just fantastic. You can pick any amount you want. Looks like Mara today we're up over 371. Trump DJT we're up 300. And then Coca-Cola we're holding right now 6,000 shares at 100. It's just fun. It's really fun to play around with. Let's see. Can we make a trade live here real quick? I forgot how. See, $52 on the day, 24,000 buying power, already up to well, we're up to 3,600. I haven't really messed around with it long enough to. Oh, here we go. Let's go Mara. What if we buy just as a simulation? You guys can even follow along with me if you have a WeBull account. And if you don't, you could sign up and you can get free shares as well. But, say we buy 100 shares. Why not? 100 shares at market, right now at 25.86. We're obviously showing signs of support, right? There's obvious signs of support. And we want to sell this when it gets back up to maybe that 27, what is that, 28.07? So let's go, this is 27.64. Now let's go ahead and, there we go, it bought it, okay? 100 shares at market value. And guys, this is just for demonstration, okay? I want to show you guys that you can still practice without even having any money. I mean, you literally don't have to have any money invested to practice your strategy before you decide, hey, I want to add money now. I want to prove my, after you prove your strategy works, and then you can then put real money, okay? So 100 shares, $2,500. This is pretty typical share size for me when I do go real heavy. I've been actually recently going to 200 shares, so I wouldn't mind adding another 100 shares if this begins to show signs of upward momentum at that 200 EMA, right? But for right now, I'm just going to set a sell at limit at 26.99. And why am I doing 26.99? Well, 27 was a pretty significant mark way up here. But as this begins to show signs of progress, I could literally lock in 25.84. That's $100 with that little tiny move. Now I could push it up to that 27.82 mark and make closer to $200 on this move. Okay, so let's just stay up to date with it. Well, you know, maybe when tomorrow or next week or whenever Mara actually pushes up, we might even do it today. We can actually review this trade, but really fun, really simple. I even have a video showing how to set up your paper trading account to look just like this. So it's simple because when you first get into this brokerage, there's like one screen up in the corner and it's all blank. So definitely watch that video. It's also in our Learn to Earn lesson library, where I actually showcase all this to you as well. If it's your first time here, I do recommend you checking out that Learn to Earn lesson library before making trades and maybe even before simulated trading as well. Definitely check it out. Okay, my crypto people, where we at? Okay, still consolidating, so my little breakout plan didn't work, but there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Still showing signs of some consolidation. If it does just continue to consolidate, then that's what we're going to see today, guys. You know, this may just kind of go like this all day long until it decides it wants to bounce. So I'm very comfortable holding my position where I am as long as it holds support at 100,000 and Mara maintains that support level above 25.37. It looks like it is maintaining a new support around my entry here. Oh, why am I still in? Oh, I'm still in. I'm still in paper trading. And then make sure when you go to your main account, you sign back in, right? That's funny. I was like, wait, what's happening? Okay, so here we go. Here's Mara. Still showing signs, you know, I'm still in 30 shares, you know, real money, obviously. So my real account. I do have another individual margin account. Again, you could have multiple accounts with multiple brokerage companies. So before you know it, you might have a lot of money tucked away. So nonetheless, very, very safe holding at this position. Robinhood IRA match is nice too. Hey, good point, Cause and Ruckus. Yep, the Robinhood IRA match is very nice. I do believe they also pay on interest. I think if you sign up with the Robinhood Gold, you can get interest earned on uninvested cash. A little bit better than a savings account. Do people still use Facebook? Jeez, I don't know, man. I got 70,000 members, and it you know, maybe 15 to 20,000 is active. So I don't know. Not really. I don't use Facebook a lot. Honestly, I just share my links to the groups every once in a while. I'll put something in the what is it? The story. But I post a lot of stuff on Instagram. I've been slowly growing my Instagram account. I think we just got up to 500. Trying to push to 1,000. Last time I got my Instagram to 1,000, they banned it or blocked it or whatever, and said I couldn't use it no more because I was promoting products. And I was like, I'm literally promoting my live stream, which is free. And then you have people promote random ass stuff. Oh, see, I just cussed. Random stuff that like would go against all of their guidelines and policies. Like the other day I saw, you know, like adult stuff right there. I'm like, anyone could literally see that. Like, that's so weird. So then of course I like didn't ad block it, but I was like not interested, blah blah blah. But it's just so weird, man. Or did you hear about the CEO? They literally show the CEO of Healthcare United getting shot. Literally right there on video. But then I saw comments about hunters saying, well, they can't even post their picture of the deer they killed or have a gun or a bow in a picture or anything like that related or even mention anything about killing or guns. Like, I probably couldn't even said that right now. Probably, you know, whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy how the world is right now, but Ah, that's my rant. That's my rant while we wait for Mara. That was crazy footage. Yeah, man. What the heck? What the heck? And it was just like everywhere. It was on Instagram, it was on freaking the news, Facebook. It was everywhere. Like I turned my phone on and I had like 6 different videos of the same exact video. Like I got a coffee. Geez, I hope that actually is working when I mute the mic. I'm gonna see if it does. We turn it all the way down. It does work. Okay, good. Glad. I need you guys getting your eardrums blown out, listening to me cough. Hmm. Yeah, it worked. Cool. I think after the first 10 minutes of a stream, you can cuss more. Nice. Okay. Hey, I like it. I like your style. 10-minute mark. Yep, we surpassed it. We are good. We're already almost at an hour, guys. We've been watching Mara consolidate for a minute. So, this may be where we end the live stream. I thought we were going to get a little bit more action. I'm still pumped for the future of Bitcoin. And right now, it's just consolidating, guys. I mean, it might even get stuck within this channel from 100 to 104,000 for a while. I mean, they can get stuck in this channel for the next week, month, or it can have a significant breakout when we're sleeping again, right? Man, jeez. Ugh. I need to like set my alert and then like set another alert and an alarm and just check the markets every 2 hours, right? But even this move here on a 5 minute candle, time frame, it pushed up, oh my gosh, 15 bars. So 15 5-minute bars. Where'd it go? Right here. So in like 3 hours, 2 hours, it made a significant move. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna set our alerts. We're gonna set our alert at, let's see, let's go 5 minutes. We want to see what happens here at the moving average. So let's go 1017. 1017. We're gonna create an alert. Looks like it is pushing up right now as we speak. So hey, that'd be great to see this begin to move and push. Tomorrow, we're also gonna set an alert. I'm thinking I want to add more to this. Yeah, I think I want to go another 10 maybe. 10 shares just to do it. Let's wait. Let's wait for confirmation. Let's see if we can push above this first resistance level at 26.15, because then that means it'll pass 26.10. If it can confirm that break at $26 on Mara, we can see 26.50 for another retest of the VWAP, and then maybe back up to that 27.30 mark, or at least where that moving average is, right, for a retest. Even if it gets up to this level to retest and it gets rejected, that's a 6% profit, guys, on $700. That's I think like 50 or 60 bucks, maybe a little less, but 10% on 700 would be 70. So 35, 40, like 40 or $50 in profit on a light position. As long as it keeps showing signs of it going up. Now, if it goes back up to previous daily highs, that'll be our 11% move, $77, and that's nothing to, to not look at, right? It's nothing to laugh about. Maybe that's what you people say. It's nothing to laugh about. So, looks like Bitcoin is now showing signs of being bullish. Again, it could retest this moving average and then get rejected and then find support again. I'll showcase that to you now. It could literally go up here, test this moving average, and then just basically just go right back down, right? Basically just go right back down. So again, excited. We got our alerts set. If this can continue to push up, we may add more to our position as it shows signs of confirmation. Or if it starts showing signs of rejection in any of these areas, we can definitely get out. Right now, risking still about 1.5% now, about $12, because we added to our position size, but risking 12 bucks to potentially make anywhere from $40 to $80. Again, a risk I am willing to take for that risk to reward. Very small risk, 1.6% to a very decent profit of about 10%. Okay, doesn't mean you have to get to that level, but looks like we're already doing pretty good, showing signs of it being bullish. Up, yeah, up like $5, a half of a percent point. So again, Bitcoin doesn't have to go up, but I'm comfortable holding this position at least for the day. At least for the day, guys. So I don't know. I want to keep going live and watch. That's really kind of all I'm going to be doing anyways for the next little while, is just basically watching anyways. Watching the markets. Where are we at? We're at 50 minutes. Let's give it a couple more minutes. We'll give it a couple more minutes. On the MACD, it's time to buy when the blue line crosses over the top. What does that say? At least when the price is going up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks. That's a great question. So this would have been a nice indication here on the 5-minute. This blue line crossing over the orange, and the red bars are getting smaller, and then they push and transition to green. As soon as that happens, it does give you a nice buy signal. Now, most of the time, these buy signals will be much more influenced. Like if we took a look back a little bit, let's see if we can find a bit more of a significant move here. Right here. So this one's perfect, right? On the 30-minute, let's go 5. Let's go 5 and back it out. There we go. On the 5-minute, look how nice this MACD is. So by showcasing how consolidated it is and how small these bars are on the MACD, showing that first sign of the orange and the blue line crossing over, and then this not only high volume, but high MACD levels and how far separated it is, and also the RSI, are all fantastic indicators to get in. This is very strong bullish indicators. This is why I love using these specific ones: the EMA 9, the EMA 20, the MA 200, which is the green line, the VWAP, which is the orange line, volume weighted average price, also very bullish above all of those indicators. And then I like to use the MACD and the RSI. Now I do have order book level 2. That's a bit more for, I'd say, some momentum trading, pre-market, you know, if you're trying to get in and out within just, you know, a few minutes. But overall, if you're seeing these identifying support level and resistance levels, and you're holding it longer than, you know, say 5 or 10 minutes, honestly, you don't need to subscribe and pay for order book level 2. But I figured I might as well, because again, as a YouTuber, I'm trying to provide the most information. And if you don't have this indicator, call out a ticker. We'll take a look at it, and then we can, you know, we can go over the order book together. You can just briefly glance at what the order book looks like for your specific stock you're trading. So yeah, I'm excited to share any information with you guys when you have questions. Okay, let's see. Bitcoin, let's see what it's doing. Kind of maintaining. Yeah, I want to add so bad. Let's add 5. Let's just add 5. We'll do 5 now. Maybe we'll do 5 later. Average 25.78. Let's see what this does. If it pulls back, I'll get it more a little bit cheaper, right? I can get more down at 25.70. Nope, it's pushing up. It's pushing up. Let's go another 5 just to do it. I like to invest when it's going up. I don't really care for it when it's going down. Like, I wouldn't have got in here to get a lower price, because I've gotten burned so many times, it would literally just keep going down. And that's how I used to feel as a beginner. I'm going to buy at support. That wasn't support. Oh, I'm going to buy at this support. That wasn't support either. And then before you know it, you're down, you know, 20% on 100% full position size. And you're like, oh my God, I can't even average down. I can't do anything. So I've been there. I've been there. I think we all have to be there sometimes to learn our lesson, right? We can watch as many live streamers, as many YouTuber day traders or whatever we want, but until we experience it and go through it on our own, there's just nothing like it, right? There's no way to prepare for it until you do it. I'm talking about selling, you know, selling too late, holding too long, averaging down. I hate averaging down so much. I hate it. I hate dollar cost averaging. I've been burned so many times. Uh, and that's also another reason why I don't like to hold anything overnight. I really hate holding stuff overnight. Even if I feel like it's gonna jump and pump the next day, it doesn't have to, and you have no control. Right now, I could sell. Right now, I could sell out of this position, and I'm done. I could sleep good tonight. Well, $900 is an insane amount, but you know what I mean. Like, I can sleep better knowing my money will be there to trade tomorrow, settled and ready to go for a new opportunity, than getting out of a position that maybe break even or even down, and then even losing the settled money and losing a whole day for another opportunity. So I love starting fresh every day. Maybe we can get into some more swing trading later. If you guys request it or you guys are interested, maybe we can do that for you guys. Here we go, up almost 1%, about $9. We're gonna see if this breaks above the 2608 mark. It's at 2610. Wow. Oh my God, you guys, I missed the trash can. Oh, I missed. I'm a disgusting person. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's Bitcoin doing? Dang it. There we go. Bullish. Showing signs of it being bullish. I like it. I like it. Bouncing right off of that 100,600 support. That's crazy we're saying that now. I used to be able to just say at 94 support, at 97K support. Now it's 101, 102, 101, 200. It's insane, guys. We are part of history right now. Bitcoin Cash. I have a buddy. He's also a LTE member, but he's a local where I live, and he's a cool guy, man. But he trades Bitcoin Cash and Solana, and I think he had XRP, and he had like all those meme coins. So he's doing good today. He's doing very well today. From previous highs of 581 up to 634, that's a almost 10% profit, 9%, over $54 per share of Bitcoin Cash. Mara just hit $26. Mara is above $26. It's testing its previous resistance. Now, why do we see this resistance? Well, it had previous resistance this morning. After this sell-off, it found support at $25, and even before that, it kind of consolidated within 25.80 and 26.10. Very strong consolidation and resistance at that level. Sold off, found new levels of resistance. Now that resistance has played a very nice support level, showing signs of some upward momentum and progress, and now testing this 26.10 level and the moving average. Do you see that? It literally just tested the moving average as we are live. And if this can break above that moving average, this will be above where our bell entry is, right? This is where our bell is, our alert. So at 26.15, that is when I think it's going to start alerting that it's bullish at that crossover, which we can see a very nice push. We can see a push all the way up to VWAP, another 50 cents, or a very significant push back up to 27 or even $28. So at the same time, this can get rejected and we can go right back and we can just continue to see this thing consolidate, and it can just continue to do this for the rest of the day. So again, that's why we're doing this live stream. Up to date live action as it's happening. Mara, our Bitcoin, still continuing to push up. I like this. It will be testing that 45-day moving average here pretty soon if it continues to push up. Mara getting rejected at the moment, but look at this. It's going to get squeezed. It's going to get squeezed from this level. You see how it went up, pulled back a little bit, pushed up. Now it's pulling back. Now are we going to see a squeeze here? Because what is it going to do? It's going to have to do something. We're going to get a sell-off. Possibly, or are we going to see upward momentum? And what is our indicators telling us? Well, not very good, right? It's the MACD starting to curl over. We're getting lower green bars, and the RSI is definitely overbought. Definitely overbought. So 2612 would have been the area to actually get out, maybe lock in some profits if you were trying to get a nice quick trade. 1.71%, about 44 cents per share. Nothing too crazy. But what I like to see is that percent gain, right? 1.71%. Very good stuff here. Very cool. Bitcoin's still pushing, so Mara will follow as long as Bitcoin continues to push up. And very significant area. This is a very, very interesting area indeed. As you can see, lots of consolidation in the area we are in, and we are buying as this continues to push up. Have 35 shares, about $900. That does change things on my risk. My risk goes to about $16 now, still about 1.5%, roughly 1.7%, risking about $15 for the potential to make 5%, $50, or 10%, $93. Now we're getting into that really nice $100 a day range that we like to see here on the channel. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. On time. Have you considered doing after stream parties in the Discord video share? Causing a ruckus? That's a fantastic idea. And no, I have not thought of that. I'm not even really sure what that is. A stream party in the Discord video share. Is it kind of like a group me thing where like we can all see each other's screens, like a Zoom call kind of thing? Now that would be cool. That would be really cool. If we can get, me, you, True Grit, even Tina, she's a really consistent LTE member that shows up. Get some of those LTE members that show up and really get inside each other's head. Then you don't have to be entertaining. It would be just for Discord members. Yeah. You can make it so only you can talk and share the screen. Okay. That's cool. Then you don't have to be entertaining. It would be just for Discord members. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And that's, that's what I want to get to, right? I want to get to a point where we might even have, a private community with you guys here, like our VIPs. Still free, but like kind of like away from the basics. Getting away from the basics a little. I don't know. I know a YouTuber who does a live stream in the morning with his private group. He does a live stream with his public group. He does a recap video for both. He'll do interesting news video. Like the guy's insane. He's putting out like 4 or 5 videos a day, like 2, 3 shorts, bunch of reels. Of course, he probably has help at this point because he's a millionaire, so he has the help, I'm sure, and a huge following on YouTube. But it's cool, man. I'm excited. I think eventually we can get to that point. And I like your idea about the screen share. So yeah, finding a little trouble there. Testing that moving average now, which still indicates it's bullish. There we go. Nice push up. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? You guys want to look at Bitcoin too simultaneously? We can do a grid, a double grid, and we could put BTC here. Oh, that's weird. I thought we could do that. Can we not do that? Okay, let's try this. And we'll try Mara. Haha. We'll do it backwards. Haha, there we go. No. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, there we go. That's why that happened. No, it's still doing it. Well, that's stupid. Probably because one's a Bitcoin and one's Mara, I guess. Change all indicators on charts simultaneously. Getting rejected. BTC. That's dumb. That is dumb that you can't do both. Alright. Well, I tried, guys. Whoa, I don't want this. There we go. Okay, testing. There we go. Break above moving average. 200-day moving average broke above 2614. Let's see if it can maintain that as a support. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. Still very bullish, still showing signs of being very bullish. It's going to have its own resistance level to test here in a minute. That's why we set our alert at 1017, 101,700. If it can get past that, then we're going to see some really nice signs of it being bullish back up to 103. Okay. Again, very risky trade. I don't recommend trading or copying my trades at these high levels. And honestly, in general, there's no reason why you guys should be copying my trades. You are here to learn how to trade, not to copy. The best way to learn, I would say, is by doing it yourself. But honestly, you got to have some base, some fundamentals, some baseline guidelines to go by. So on the channel, I focus on 3 main focuses. That's direction must be in our favor. 2, you need to understand key levels such as support and resistance. And you also need to understand that history does tend to repeat itself more times than not. And trading within these channels, we can identify areas that we can take advantage of. Buying low, selling high, multiple times a day will actually benefit you in the long run than simply buying and like dollar cost averaging and holding long term. If I held this long term, within the last month, let's just say since the beginning of November right here, if I bought at 14 and sold at 30, I'd make 81% profit. That's $12 per share. Okay, 81% profit, guys. That's almost double your money in 30 days. You want to double your money in a month? Great, you can. You can also trade all these peaks and highs, all these lows and highs, and make 100%, 150%, depending on how aggressive you want to trade. Same thing with what we're doing here today, okay? Same thing. If this breaks above, we can be in some really decent money. If it gets rejected, well, we don't really lose any money either. Here we go, pushing up again. This is that squeeze I was talking about. I love it. I love these squeezes. It's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like, look how small that squeeze is getting. And I always wonder, what does squeeze mean? What does people mean when they say it's squeezed? Well, there it is. It's getting so much pressure. It had such a huge area to move, and now it's getting squeezed so tight that it needs to do something. It's going to it's going to explode. But where is it going to explode? It's going to explode up, down. We're just going to keep seeing consolidation. It's all possible. Okay? Just because I say something doesn't mean it has to go true or be true. But hey, more times than not, I'm usually somewhat right. Whether it's that day or the next day. I think the medicine's making me loopy. Watch you to learn practice on paper trading, execute success within the market. Yeah. Hey, let's check our paper trade account. Let's check it real quick, just to do it, right? Just to do it. We're just messing around anyways. We're waiting to see what it does. Boom, we're up $27, $30, 1% on Mara. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And you can see last price, 26.12, average price, 25.84. So this really is a great tool to use when you first start. Draw your indicators, use your lines, set this up to where you want it to look and how you want your indicators to be. I don't even have volume on here. Isn't that crazy? Chart settings, appearance, interval and symbols, overlap volume is there, but I don't see volume. Extended hours, overnight. There we go. Now it's starting to look like a good chart again. Where's my indicators at? Indicators are up here. No, wait. Where did the indicators go? Right here, indicators. Next to the little pencil. And we're going to put our VWAP on. And what happened to volume? Where's our volume at? Volume, it's not even on, guys. Huh? Where did it go? Where'd our volume go? Oh, I don't think that's it. Oh, it's Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm on the wrong one. Huh, there we go. Yeah, very cool, right? You can see where you got your trade, where your entry is. You can see where you want to sell it. You could also put yourself a stop limit or a trailing stop and practice trailing stop losses. So as this begins to go up, your trailing stop will follow along with it like a puppy dog on a leash. And you can make trading almost automated, where you're buying a low, you're going off to work, you're setting your trailing stop. So hey, if it goes up to 27 then drops, you sold around 27. If it goes up to 28 eventually and then drops, you're selling at 28. And it makes it very, very convenient, especially if you can't, watch the screen all day. So selling off, gonna test that moving average again. This is really cool though. I like how the WeBull stock trading, paper trading is set up. It's fantastic. As you can see, you're already up $584 within what is that, a month? Yeah, I think it's within a month, and so just messing around with it. I think I made a video on this one day. Yeah, I did. The same day I made the video, I made this money. So check it out, that paper trading video that I talk about how to set this up. Very cool video. So anyways, let's go back to our main account. Oh wait, hold on. Stocks. Cancel stocks right here. And again, guys, I could easily trade 100 shares of this right now. But again, it's just being safe. It's about being safe and cautious, right? Because again, this is at all-time highs. Okay, just because it's not at 104,000 or 103,000 doesn't mean it's still not dealing with all-time highs right now, above 100K. Remember, we've had a hard struggle to get above 99,500. So testing that 100,000 support this morning was huge. So again, this can literally just consolidate, and I think this may be where we have to end the live stream. I mean, this might just do this, right? Which means Mara is not going to make any significant moves if Bitcoin isn't going to be making any significant moves. Now coming on the back, do you see this here? Great indication of the MACD crossing over the signal, or vice versa now, signal crossing over the MACD. RSI super oversold, right? In those 46 levels, want to get down to those 35, 40s. On the order flow, not as much green as there are red. There's a lot more sell orders coming in than buy. Although there's 5,000 shares about to be bought at $25.95. Does it get filled? Yes, it does. It doesn't. There we go. It took it. So that just got filled. It's taking a bunch of shares. Do you see that? Oh, another 5,000 shares at $25.95. Is this going to be some sign of a support? I think so. Do you guys see that right here? Could be a potential support. From previous resistance levels to now potential support. Nope. Is it going to break it? So it's possibly going to maybe break this support level, which is fine. Or it'll maintain and again just continue to squeeze. It just keeps squeezing itself into this tiny little predicament that it's in. Or this is where it's showing signs of it's selling off. So again, key level. Key level. Haha, very nice. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Causing a Ruckus. W on paper trade. If you set up an order with a take profit limit price, can you still quick sell that order once it is placed? No. No, it actually won't let you. You'll have to cancel the limit price order and then place the market price. That's why it's good sometimes to do half and half too. Like say you have 100 shares, do a limit order at take profit where you want, and then you have that 50 shares of emergency take profit when needed, right? Or stop loss. So you could do either one. But great question. Fantastic question. Mara testing EMA. Yep. Dude, just bought 130K worth of Mara. What? Jeez, the ways, my guy. Yeah, that's. Oh, the shares. Oh, okay. I thought you said. I thought you were. It's like, man, that's bad. You're awesome. You're cool. Let's go. Put some more. No. But yeah, that many shares. That is a ton of money. A ton of money. You know who I think it might be? I think it might be Ricky. Ricky Gutierrez. I don't know. Over the last like 2 weeks or so, he's been talking more about Bitcoin and Mara. Now, obviously because of these levels, but I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if he's actually trading in this. Okay, there it is. Break. There's that break we wanted. Nice little push above, testing that 200-day moving average again, but still getting rejected. Getting rejected off that 2610 level. A very strong area of rejection. But that was a beautiful candle. That was amazing. Woo! Levels are going crazy right now. Look at that. 3,000, 5,000, 2,000. There's so many shares being bought and sold right now. It's insane. What's the volume on this right now? Uh, Literally tells me right there. 72 million volume, guys. And usually the average is about 54. So well above the average volume. It's not double or triple or anything, but it's above it. Bitcoin is beginning to sell off, I believe. Yep, nice little sell off here. Which means we may consider having to get out if it doesn't hold any of these support levels. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. It could buy more, it could sell more. But I mean, I don't mind holding either, like for throughout the day. Again, as long as it's showing signs of support. I'm not gonna do what I did the other day and buy here, then oh, I'm gonna hold, and then wait overnight, and then hold again, and then wait overnight and hold again, and now I'm down. Right? I think that was like 8%. Dumb. So I'm still making moves like that today, and I've been trading for years. So, you know, what do you do? I think it was like $35 or $40 on that position that I lost. So it wasn't a lot. And it could go up tomorrow too, guys. Like I could be an idiot for having that process to where I only day trade and don't like to take those overnight swings. I could, ultimately miss out on more money in my career. So I got to maybe balance it out, do a little bit of both, or not have a ton of it on it, and it's all about strategy, learning and critiquing and adjusting to what works for you and your style. Thursday going hard for Mara with that volume. Yeah, for real. For real. Going hard selling off though. Everyone's selling. They're waking up and they're like, whoa, I'm up, Look, this is pretty significant. Even from these lows here, literally where I was selling, 25, 20, 25, anywhere above that mark right now, even at 26, they're making $1 profit. So no wonder why people are like waking up and they're selling their positions. And now everyone's cash heavy waiting to buy more. So it's like, or they're buying in right where I am at support level, waiting for this thing to move up. So, yep. Nice little bounce down below. See how it tested that moving average? Tested it, showing signs of it being bearish. So it's bearish, but maintaining support. Until it's above this moving average, we can't even say it's bullish. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord, but I think this is probably a good amount of time to get off. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, probably one of the longer live streams we've had. I mean, unless you guys want me to stay on for a little bit longer, I don't mind. Let's see here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. And I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you are, definitely smash that like button. It's a small price to pay to get free content from Johnny Trades. All you gotta do is smash the like button. That simple. Here we go. Retesting again. When this thing pops, it's going to pop hard. We're going to get a lot of buyers. It looks like a lot of people want to come in about 25.70, 25, you know, buy in that range, right? They want to buy in that 25.40 to 25.70 range, which is in that level we're in, right? They want to buy down in these levels. So every time it dips below, we get buyers stepping in because they feel comfortable buying at those levels. And that's exactly where I feel comfortable too, which is a great indication of, hey, we're probably on the right track. Now with a little bit of risk management and some alerts and just having the access of, you know, having a phone, I could literally go about my day now. You can all go about your day and simply know we're in on a trade that could potentially make us $100 today. Does it have to make the whole 100? No. And would I be risking the whole 900? No. Right? Now that we're at this new level, we're only risking about $15. 15, 16 bucks. Now, that's like almost, what is that? Like McDonald's for a family of 2 or 3 if they go out? Probably not. Okay, that's probably like one meal for someone at McDonald's nowadays. But what I'm trying to say is $16 isn't super significant if I lost it compared to potentially making over $95. You know, even making 20 bucks is a win when you're only risking $10 or $15. So hope that makes sense. I appreciate all your time. Today has been a fun hangout. I'm glad you liked it. I'm hoping, you know, I can't wait to hit more members in here. I appreciate all of you that show up every day. It'll be a lot more fun tomorrow. I am feeling slightly better, so Friday morning we will have a live stream. And heck, we might even go for an hour again. That'll be tomorrow morning at the opening bell, 7:30 to about maybe 8:30, depending on how the market looks. And we get to do it all over again. So yeah, I'm excited. I did have a lot of fun hanging out with you as well. And for everyone watching this later that wasn't able to tune in live, consider subscribing to the channel, smashing that notification bell, and hitting the all notifications. That way you are alerted when I go live. Thank you guys. I will consider doing a recap video on this later, as it does look like it's beginning to sell off. So this may hit my stop loss target and we miss out on a few bucks today. Maybe I hold and we wait. I don't know. I'll give you a recap when I know more, and I will be updating you guys in the Discord. So again, hop on over to the Discord. It's the it's the pinned comment and the first link in the description. Go hang out with us. Take the conversation over there. See you there. That's also where you could private message me. I am available there in the Discord the most, or check out my Instagram channel. Maybe I could put a link to that somewhere as well. So anyways, thanks for your time. Like always, let's remember to end the year on a green note, and have a great day, guys.